The next topic we're going to discuss is Del Boy delivers a 5-star headbutt. So apparently there was a delivery man who got into it with Derek Chisora, and Derek Chisora headbutts him. So we're going to take a quick look at this, and then we'll talk about trolls and people who get into it with professional fighters on the street. So let's take a look at this situation right here. So as you can see, Del Boy's the man in the red hat, and the delivery guy's the one on the bike with this blue delivery bag containing most likely some food he's out to deliver. So let's watch the altercation. We saw Chisora just headbutted him, and now the man is down. But you see him turning up on Chisora. We'll bring it back a little bit, because this is what I noticed. Right. So now that you've seen it, let's run it back with some commentary. I see they're like both holding each other. There's a little bit of argument, but you'll see right here the delivery guy. He's talking tough, and then he starts swinging at Chisora, like reaching at Chisora. So then Chisora just headbutts him. And then, that calms things down, and you see the delivery guy is really hurt. You see Chisora standing there. Chisora doesn't hit him. Chisora doesn't strike him. He just lets it be after the delivery guy hits the ground. All right, so this is my take on this, okay? I understand the delivery dude has a job to do and, things happen in life. But if you're going to attack someone, you got to be prepared for them to defend themselves. I don't care if it's Derek Chisora. I don't care, if it's a professional athlete. If you're going to attack someone, you have to be prepared for them to defend themselves. And if you're going to troll, then if you're going to be a troll, if you're going to act tough, if you're going to attack someone, you have to be prepared for them to defend themselves. That's just my take on it. So, it's bad. You can look at Derek Chisora and say, oh, he shouldn't have headbutt the guy. But if he punched the guy, it would have been worse. He's doing what he can do as a professional boxer, which is holding the guy. Then the guy starts getting out of line and attacking his personal space, so he headbutted him. It would have been a hell of a lot worse if Derek Chisora would have unleashed combos on him. So you got to think about it. In his mind, he did, what he considered to be reasonable force, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I saw some people comparing it to John Fury when he headbutted a 15-year-old kid. Stop it. First of all, John Fury headbutted a kid. He headbutted someone who isn't even a man yet, someone who's still going through puberty. That's number one. Number two, you got to look at the reason why John Fury headbutted the kid. He headbutted the kid because he was cheering for Usyk, who was the fighter he was backing from his country, who brought him to the fight. So this isn't the same. Derek Chisora headbutted this guy because, one, who's a grown man, two, who attacked him, and then he headbutted him. And then I hear people saying, oh, congratulations, you headbutted someone half your size. Does that matter? Does that matter? So when someone attacks you, you're supposed to assess the size, please. It's not how you're looking at it. You're looking at two grown men having a dispute, and one grown man attacked the other grown man, and he got put down for it. And also, you should know your size if that's the case. He didn't seem to think that Chisora's size made any difference when he attacked him. So how you going to get mad at Chisora for putting him down? If that's the case, he should have saw Chisora's size and said, this man could really hurt me if he wanted to. But that's not what he was saying. He was saying, like, if it get peak, and then Chisora headbutted him with a widow's peak. You know what I'm saying? I think it's safe to say that those were peak hours for delivery. No, listen, at the end of the day, if you want to act tough, you got to be able to deal with the consequences. So we're going to take a look at some people who try to act tough but couldn't deal with the consequences, all right? So now we're going to take a look at most recently Clarissa Shields, who at first I was like, why is Shields doing this girl like this?
You niggas hit harder than me.
But then I saw this, and that's when I was like, okay.
You niggas hit harder than me because I'ma always hit y'all 10 times harder. You feel me? So think what I'm gonna do to a female. If I'm taking risks with niggas, what can a female do? Clarissa, I want you. Get out here. Get out here. Get out here. You niggas hit
Clarissa,
harder
I
than me
want you,
because I'ma
Clarissa
always hit
Shields,
y'all 10 times harder.
don't
You
get
feel me? So
scared.
think what I'm gonna do to a female.
So she done called out Clarissa Shields. So Clarissa Shields gave her the opportunity, which, you know, should be careful. Now you see Shields in the USA gear. She's on the gold medalist. Now she'll a little special body. One of the overhand great miss, jab, miss. You see the trolls feeling herself now. Go through a jab, came back with a left hook, miss. Still double jab, miss. Right now, nothing's really landing clean, but this is where the troll messed up. She went in the corner trying to stop the rope. Overhand right, left hook, still split right, still split overhand right, another overhand right, still with right hand to the body, right hook to the side of the chin, another right hook to the side of the chin. Now, the troll is asking for a timeout.
Listen, yeah, we might want to. Come on, I'm ready. You're in the middle. You're in the middle. Come on. You're in the middle. Come on.
She's saying she can't make it.
You're in the middle. You're in the middle. Right, bro. You're in the middle. Let's work.
Shields is saying, "Warn the bell. Let's work." Like the round hasn't ended yet. So get that glove one on and let's keep working.
This is crazy.
So you hear sound. These gloves are saying, "I'll give you my gloves. You can wear my gloves." And look at her. The troll just.
I ain't never seen no pussy shit like this. She can't walk her fist up. She said, "No, his gloves."
And so now you see this woman saying her hand hurt. She can't continue. And you see Shields still trying to get at her. And so everyone's mad at Shields, saying what's she doing? Look, here's the thing. People like to troll the fighters. People like to troll the athletes. I'm of the opinion that if you do that and you step in the ring with them, you're held to the same standard. What would that troll be saying about Clarissa Shields if Clarissa Shields got into a fight and she didn't continue because her hand was hurt? We've seen fighters continue and fight on with a hurt hand. If Shields ever quit a boxing match because her hand was hurt, people will be calling her a quitter. People would be chewing her up. But then you see this troll who said, "Oh, if I can take a punch from men, then I know I can take a punch from Shields," or whatever, got in there and in 30 seconds with headgear and big gloves was ready to quit, walked out and quit. And no one's going to say anything to her. Everyone's going to get mad at Clarissa saying, "Well, why is Clarissa doing her like that?" Oh, Clarissa, nah, because see, you trolls can't say one thing and then hop in the ring and then want to be held to a different standard. No, she should be held to the same standard we would hold Clarissa Shields to. And if Shields quit, we will be calling out Shields. So she trolled her way into a fight with Clarissa Shields to quit within 30 seconds. Now that's whack and that's lame. Now you can say whatever you want about Shields, but Shields isn't the only one who's done this. And in fact, I'm going to take you back to the classic boxing match that many people still talk about to this day between Deontay Wilder and Charlie Zelenoff. So here we go. Let's take a look at when Deontay Wilder fought his troll.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
This guy, Charlie Zelenoff, was known for all types of shot antics in the boxing match. He said something about Wilder's daughter, so that's what got him the opportunity to fight with Wilder. And you see,
you ain't gonna mess with nobody else. All right, man. All right. Get up. Nah, get up. You about to make me mad now. Get up. Get up. Get up. You about to get up. Get up. You gonna stop, man. Yeah. All that like, huh? Rematch. Let's go.
No, not right now.
It is gonna be right now. It's on when I'm here.
You saw Wilder caught him with the wild left hook. He's lucky he got hit.
Huh? Don't you ever call me a don't you ever say you gonna take my daughter around? Don't you ever say you're gonna take my daughter around? Don't you ever say
So yeah, if you heard Wilder, he said, "Don't you ever call me the N-word. Don't you ever say anything about my daughter." And if you know about Wilder's daughter, she's the reason he got into she's the reason he got into boxing, because she has spinal bifida and he wanted to get money for her. So this troll said all the right things to piss Wilder off and get in front of him. And so then people want to be like, "Oh, well, why is he doing a troll like that?" You know, it's easy to forget that these athletes are people. You know, and people lose it, and people have feelings, and people get upset. And so I'm of the mindset that you can't dish it unless you're willing to take it. And, you know, if you're going to talk that trash and you get in front of them and they do you in, for me, I'm not holding it against them, because I go to boxing gyms. I grew up in boxing gyms. I train. I've been in the ring sparring with pros before. And so I understand what it's like. And you can't jump in that ring and be like, "Oh, don't do me like this." Don't. No, once you step in that ring, once you agree, it's on, dog. Like, that's what it is. Don't sit there and look for no sympathy. And although that happened on a street corner with Derek Chisora, once that man was talking tough, acting tough, and swung at Derek, he got what he got, for real. And I'm, like I said, to me, it was a 5-star headbutt. I rated 5 stars. That delivery driver's probably going to get 0 stars, because I know he was late with that delivery after receiving that headbutt. But to me, Del Boy protected himself, you know, and anyone mad at Del Boy and trying to compare it to other stuff, you cap it, because he's a human being at the end of the day, and he deserves to defend himself just as much as anyone else. Don't tell me he was a boxer. He was bigger. That man should have knew his place then, and he wouldn't have been on the ground holding his face. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Oh, I'm close to 900 subs, so why don't you hook your boy up and subscribe? I'm out. Peace.